Hi guys, I'm Shmi, hello and welcome back to the channel where we are in Zagreb, Croatia for Supercar Owners Circle. The Hypercars are arriving. Behind me is a transporter with a Divo, Chiron Pur Sport, Chiron. That was the startup of the Divo, a Monza SP2. My Zenvo TSR-S is about to be delivered here as well, less than 48 hours after I collected it from the factory in Denmark. Today is when I reckon over 50 hypercars are going to be descending upon the capital of Croatia ahead of SOC for what is going to be the most epic of weekends. We're going to check out some of the unloading, go pick up the Zenvo, take it for the first drive outside of Denmark, outside of the collection day here in this beautiful city of Zagreb. It is a little bit overcast today. We're right beside the main train station in the centre of town, and then just take in all of the atmosphere of SOC getting ready and a day that I've been so excited about straight from collection, and here we are in Croatia. As you can see, there are a lot of people around here, but we have one of the 40 Bugatti Divos. This is a car I've actually seen before, similar with that Chiron Pur Sport up top, one of the 60. But seeing this on the streets of Croatia here is just phenomenal. I'm going to try and do my best to share as much of the action as I can with you as we come through here. Chiron Pur Sport up top, Monza SP2 down below. There's another Chiron in the dual tone blues of Bugatti up top as well in this transporter that's arrived. Check this out. The Divo comes on through. Listen to that, the sound of the W16. All being taken down to the garage today before we're going to be heading over to go get the Zenvo. Out comes the Monza, burbling away. Obviously 6.5 litres of lovely V12. These are cars from the UK that are on this transporter. That does look so cool. One of my favourite driving experiences in one of those. Time for the Monza to head into the garage. It's going to be a lot of fun to drive around here. Let's hope the weather stays on side. You don't want to be driving that in the rain. The trailer comes past and you wonder what's inside. What we have in here then is another Bugatti, this time the Chiron SS, the 110 years anniversary car with this magnificent exposed carbon fibre and paint in exactly the same colour. Perfect match with all of the French details, the French racing blue calipers, the blue, white and red on the mirrors. Very, very nice details, and it looks like over there the Pur Sport is about to be unloaded, so who knows where to go exactly right now. Just missed the startup, but unloading, touching down here in Zagreb then. Even under the overcast light, this thing looks magnificent. There are some special bespoke details inside as well. So the Centodieci comes back towards us, and that means it drives right past the Pur Sport that's about to be unloaded, and the other Chiron up top. 3 Bugattis in that photo. This is unreal right now. This is absolutely unreal. So that goes to the garage, and we get ready for this to come off. Slowly, carefully in back comes the Chiron Pur Sport, which I've actually seen before. This car was at the Supercar driver event I went to earlier in the year in the UK at Donington Park. There's always an anxious moment when it's hovering on the tail bed of the truck, ready to be lowered down. There are so many people around here, kind of unsurprising when you've got cars like this, right? Guys. Here it comes, look at that. Deep and powerful grumble. It's a good spec, the red accents against the satin white, as that will now go into the garage here, where we're going to be heading later on with the Zenvo. This means it's time for us to get on the move, Uber on the way, to go take delivery of the Zenvo at a slightly less busy location, and then we'll drive it back. Countdown to delivery time in a moment. Well, look what we've found here. Inside this trailer, we have one Zenvo TSR-S, the trailer we loaded it into in Copenhagen, or Presto I should say, just outside of Copenhagen, only less than 48 hours ago. That's the crazy thing. They have brought it 1,500 kilometers here to Croatia. Just going to turn around so we can unload on the harder ground here. Ready for SOC. This is actually happening. This is now time. I'm quite excited. It's been pulled by a Porsche Cayenne, which makes it even better. Here we go then, back with the Lila Perlamore and Lime Gron of the Zenvo. This thing is just mad. Okay, Time to get it unloaded. And for the fun of it, opening up the tail, as I am well aware, we have a lot of stuff that we need to pack up as well, but yes. Very, very cool to see that again. A little bit unreal. It's time to start the offloading, which means we know that the door can safely open. I've got the key. These are lovely green anodized keys in a little protective pouch, obviously just for safe transport. But let me climb up here and step into the car. Carefully does it. Always feels funny when you're on a slight downhill. We've got some luggage alongside, but we shall get ready to start this up. We are off then, offloaded in Zagreb. It feels a little bit crazy. I need to get my head around how all of this works, because at the moment we've got the lift up. Let me pop the lift back down. Everything about it is mad, absolutely mad. And it just needs you to reset your brain and think about it for a moment and just get it all right. We have been doing some photos, so ignition on. Those noises are cool. But we've heard that a whole load of trucks are unloading at the private airport terminal for people flying in. And we're gonna go and try and track down those cars and take this for a drive, all in one. So, lift up. Let's make our way out of here. Okay, we're back on tarmac now. That's certainly appreciated. Lift back down. Trying to get my head around everything. Just make sure I know exactly what we're doing. Croatian style. Get the shots. I referenced in the video in Copenhagen that this car isn't as crazy as the blue one. And what I meant by that is the sound, because of not having the full, ridiculous, massively loud exhaust. This is just a notch or two down, which makes it much more pleasant to drive. We have arrived here then at the airport, where you have the private terminal, and in fact, over there, I can see a 599 GTO and a truck behind it. I think these are the cars that have come from Esser, from Marcus and the team. We spent a lot of time up with them in Aachen, doing all sorts of events, including going to the old-timer GP at the Nürburgring. That was only about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, in the SLS. And I suspect there are going to be some very, very cool cars in that truck. I think I can see Bugattis, and I think there's a Zonda there as well, from Mike, Shin Mike Yin. Anyway, I'm still very much learning this car as we make our way around here at the Zagreb airport. At the moment we're in IQ mode, and the bizarre thing about IQ mode is that actually restricts the power to a mere 800 or so horsepower. It's still 800 horsepower, and that's the restricted mode. But if we come up this way, I can see some people. We've got the truck mid-unloading. Make our way up. What's going to be inside here? Have a look around. What can we see? There's definitely a Chiron up top. Maybe even 2 Chirons up top. 2 Chirons and a Koenigsegg, and the Zonda is just there. Oh, that is just, yeah, totally crazy. Now, I don't know where I'm going to park, but we'll work that out. That's nice, isn't it? Zonda S in red, light interior, Roadster, roof down. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So do you know what? I'm going to go into reverse and go back this way. It's Bugatti time. The Chiron being unloaded here. The full gloss black, but with the blue accents, like the blue C around the door entryway, the blue Esser logo. We've also got the blue calipers, blue interior, even that blue horseshoe around the front of the windshield. That's quite a nice touch as well. The blue details on the front intakes, as well as the front grille. I mean, we are seeing Bugattis today in their plenty. W16 Pur. Next up is a Chiron Super Sport, brand new Chiron Super Sport, Bug 1616. What a cool plate for it as well. Look at that. Full brown, brave choice for the spec of this. That's cool. What an amazing lineup, and this is before the Koenigsegg's come off as well. So we've got a Pagani, a Koenigsegg, 2 Bugattis, and my Zenvo, all here. with the Esser lineup. Well, this is super cool because that is the plane that is bringing the drivers in. What a way to arrive. That's very cool. Private jetting in here at Zagreb's private terminal at the airfield, ready to go grab your hypercar. I have to look at this a little bit more closely. It's really dark tinted exposed carbon fiber, almost gloss black. That's lovely. That's really, really nice actually. You can just make out the weave. The sound of the Zonda. Mike, how's it going?
Good, good, good.
I'm not going to make you get out. No, you stay in, you stay in.
It's fine.
Good to see you. Safe, good flight over?
Yeah, very good flight.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to enjoy this. We're going to enjoy this.
It's the first time hearing this one, right?
Yeah, and that's loud. Sorry everyone watching, you can't quite hear everything. I think it is go time. So, park brake off. It's time to convoy out. We're going to be following the 599. Mike is up front in the Zonda, then the two Bugattis, and then the Ferrari 599. If this is how this weekend is going to go on, I'm totally in favour of it. That was definitely the Zonda. I hope we're not going to get completely cut off from the group here. Thank you to the person here who's kindly allowing us to pull out. Arrivals day. This is arrivals day. This is the day of everyone pulling in and getting here. And it's already like this. This is cool. This is really, really cool. Alongside all of these cars. Basically coming to chase down Mike here. This is fun. Oh my goodness, that was cool. That was also cool, although the Bugattis do it in near silence, which is obviously the quite different feeling. Are we now going to have the Super Sport coming past? Oh yes, on the road. That thing's awesome. And the 599. And away we go as well. That view in front of us. GTO, double Bugattis and the Zonda. The shifts in this car take some getting used to. They are so violent. Down to second. It's just instantly a bang into gear. And then the upshift. It's ludicrous. It's absurd. Right, tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Well, we've made it back to the hotel. The red Carrera GT is there. And I don't really know where we're going. Maybe we go around the block, maybe we... kind of... Thank you. Do you know what? Maybe we just drive through the hotel driveway and then do a loop and turn around. Now that's a car I'm excited to see again. Pagani Zonda Cinque. I have actually been lucky enough to drive this before. Wow. One of the five Roadsters, 5 Roadsters, 5 coupes. This is number 4 of 5. I mean, just unreal. That's, well, probably a $10 million car now, something like that. As you can tell, we're back at the hotel. More cars are arriving. We'll be going down to the garage shortly to see everything in person. Oh, that's special. And then next follows the orange Cinque Coupe. These are from Benezzas, probably the world's best Pagani collection. Obviously one of 5 coupes as well, and the crowd going wild for them, unsurprisingly. That sound disappears around the corner. We've just hopped back in the car. Massive shout out to Pixel Cars These are really cool key rings, pixel art of some of the Shmemobiles that they've just kindly given me while we're here. But we need to get this started because we're going to head around Zagreb a little bit now. Key back in, kind of getting familiar with this process a little bit. I might do the little kind of wing demo for a moment. Give everybody the wiggle wing. Right, there we go. Okay, let's get started. It's that sound of power. It's just a ferociously angry brute, this thing. Right, you can see the guys we're going to be following in front of us. So, into gear, and let us make our way out from here. We were thinking to come up here. The Carrera GT has stopped here for some photos. We're crawling on by. I'm actually going to come to a stop right alongside and get a cool shot of both cars together. That's so funny. As we're making our way towards Markov Trug, I think it is, up towards the very top. I think we're blocking the road, so we gotta go. And make the most of having the car here, but that means driving up these cobbled streets. This is so bumpy. Obviously, we're in a really hardcore car. This is bumpy to the max. Just taking it easy and, yeah, feeling very shaken and stirred right now as we make our way uphill. But it's worth it because the photos up here will be cool, really cool, in like the old town of Zagreb, doing a bit of sightseeing and tourism while we're here, really. Look at this place. It's so quiet up here as well compared to what we've been seeing down with all the cars everywhere. Oh, normal tarmac. That's glorious. Check this out up in front of us. That's really quite cool, actually. That's very cool. I need to work out where to go to, but we're going to try and get some photos up here. Well, this is pretty amazing in the square here. Quick pit stop, get the pictures of the car in front of the building behind. That's actually really, really spectacular. We were just at another photo location when we heard what's just arrived back at the hotel. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire, which is a car I very much want to go and check out. So we have quickly hopped back in here. We're driving straight to our hotel. I have no idea how this parking thing is going to work because we need to stop somewhere to see La Voiture Noire. Now, if you've followed my channel in recent years, La Voiture Noire is a car that I have followed very closely myself from the reveal at the Geneva Motor Show a few years ago. I think my video was probably the first video in the world out of that car and has 9 million views or so. Obviously very excited about it, and I've seen it since at Villa d'Este amongst other events. So I say I've seen it. What I've seen, obviously, was the original show car, the model. What we're going to see today is the actual one, the actual one-off, most expensive new car in the world at the time, based on effectively an elongated Chiron chassis, but Bugatti only made one of them, one single one, to pay links back to their history and the black car, the missing Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic. And now they've made a new one, and to me it's just kind of the ultimate. It looks amazing, and it's a one-off, and a one-off is as crazy as you can get with these kind of things. So hopefully we're going to see that in a second. This is where we have a street of transporters, the massive trucks here. And so much going on. There it is up top in that end transporter. That is the registered plated La Voiture Noire, and everybody's paying attention to this car, and I'm like, but the Bugatti La Voiture Noire is there. I wouldn't even be looking anywhere else. Hi. That's, hey, this is quite busy right now. There's quite a few people here, and we're having to go slowly past. Hey look, there's an SLR coming out as well. Oh, this is mega. This is just mega. What else is up there? Aston of sorts. So I need to work out where exactly I'm going to be able to stop this car. Here it is then. This is it. This is the black car, La Voiture Noire. Full carbon body, but tinted so darkly that you can pretty much, well, not see the carbon weave in it. But you've got that elongated shape, much longer nose, still with the 8-litre quad turbo W16 behind, slowly maneuvering down here. I'm going to come and poke my camera in through the doors here just so we can see a little bit of this. Look at that. That's really cool. This is such a highlight. Look, 6 exhaust tailpipes in that diffuser. My goodness. Somewhere in that crowd of people is a very special Bugatti. Look at that. Poking through all the photographers fighting to get the shot as it makes its way through and ultimately around the corner here to go into the garage. Look at this. That is art when it comes to the world of automotive. This is absolutely crazy. Also crazy is how much of a crowd this has attracted as it now makes its way down into the garage. I think we'll probably go and follow it. We'll go grab the Zenvo and go down there as well. Right, let's go. Let's go follow La Voiture Noire into the parking garage here. All of the craziness of everything around us. And now ready for us to head on down.
Sorry.
Welcome to paradise. P1, SLR, Bugattis aplenty. Oh my goodness me. The room we're in right now, the company that we are in right now, I don't know if we're supposed to stop or park somewhere in particular or just kind of roll around and go see what we find, but TDF, 812 Competizioni, Divo, La Voiture Noire, Chiron Pur Sport, and we've got the regular, say it like that, Chiron also. Apologies for the low light down here, but I'm going to go around because of everything on the other side as well. Make our way through here into the other side of the cars parked down here. I think somebody's coming towards us though, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. But there we've got Pista, 599 GTO, Aventador S, and we've got a Senna. I guess I want the car coming towards us to go to the left of us. Or he's reversing. I don't know, but Zonda, Wyra just on the right. It's mad, to be honest. Well, check this out. Have a look at what's arriving right now here in the garage. One of the 10 Bugatti Centodiecis, the tribute to the EV110. This, I think, was one of the first, if not the very first, to be delivered of the Centodiecis. But we have a customer Centodieci, plus a customer Divo, plus the customer La Voiture Noire, all together as part of what's going to be, I think, about 12 Bugattis taking part in this event. It's extraordinary. The funniest thing about today is that officially the arrivals for SOC Croatia are tomorrow morning, yet we're here the day before in a garage with 20 to 30 hypercars, some of the most extraordinary cars in the world, 4 Zondas in a row, Cinque, Roadster and Coupe, the HP Barchetta, one of only 3 in the world, right there. And then when it comes to exclusivity, you can't get any more than La Voiture Noire. One of one, a customer car here alongside some other very, very, very special stuff. I think there are going to be about 12 Bugattis taking part in this SOC weekend. And of course, for me, only the second time I've ever driven my Zenvo. The second time, and today I've driven it about 30 or 40 kilometers, not exactly a whole long distance. And very glad that everything is running super, super well, and just super excited for the weekend that's ahead. Because you look at this stuff, even the 812 Competizioni and the F12 TDF, and the detailing team, by the way, are on the Diablo over there at the moment, just running around to put on all of the SOC stickers. I can't get my head around it. I think we're actually going to have dinner one night in here, in the garage, which is what's going on with all of the setup. This is going to be amazing. SOC, the last time I went was 2 years ago. I couldn't make last year's. I suspect we're in store for a lot of fun with the Zenvo, the breaking in tour. What a place to officially bring it to kickstart ownership and really enjoying that car. The arrivals today here in Zagreb, Croatia for SOC, mind-blowing. Anyway, that's it for this time. Stay tuned for an epic couple of days ahead. And I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.